what's coming here, but I want to be a part of it. And then a week later, I showed up like, there's this church over here. That's why they were so upfront about helping me, because they saw it the same way. So all this stuff is leading. I was like, you know what? I spent 8 months trying to raise this money. I'm either doing this because it's going to be mine one day, or I'm holding it so it doesn't get destroyed, another church doesn't get destroyed, and someone else, I'm holding it for someone else. And I guess that's worth the sacrifice. So I guess I'm just going to pretty much throw this $50K away, I guess, but I signed the paper to extend 30 more days. And I was like, this is going to be bad. I'll probably reflect on this in 10 years and be like, dumb.
Oh my gosh, that was probably so gut wrenching.
Oh, it was like just the amount of processing I had to do, because I extremely care about where the money goes. I was just like, so I signed it over, and a week later, I'm sitting across from Gary Sinise, and we talked for an hour with his vice president of programs and his CEO. And we're talking. Previous to that, he toured the church. Like a month prior to that, he toured the church, just looked at it and was talking about my waiting list and what's happening with veterans, what we're trying to do. And we talked for like an hour. Then he sent his CEO and chief development officer or whoever it was away. And me and him just had a really honest conversation about his son, Mac, who passed away of a rare cancer, and the love Mac had for other veterans and just Gary Sneed's foundation and all the stuff they did. And he's like, you know what? I want to name the auditorium in that building after him. I'm going to give you $1 million to name the auditorium after Max Sinise. And I'm just sitting here like,
Gary told you to your face he's going to give you $1 million if you name the auditorium.
Name the auditorium after him. He was like, this is your $1 million to name the Max Sinise auditorium. And I was just like crying, because I was like, you don't understand. Luke's legacy is what built Creative Vets. And I was like, I'm going to carry Mac's legacy now. And he gave me that. He has his own nonprofit, and he's but Max Sinise's legacy is now going to live through Creative Vets through this building.
Are you going to name any rooms after Luke too?
I'm going to do something big for Luke. I just don't know what it is yet, because I'm as we build it out, because we're still so far away from the rest of the money that we need for we bought the building, which is crazy. But once we had that $1 million and I had the other $500,000, I said, I don't need $2.5 million. I have $1.5 and Gary behind me, like in Mac's legacy behind me. But a week later, I met with these two donors separately. One of them, he'd only give me 10, not only because it's a lot of money. He's giving me $10,000 a year for maybe 5 years, so I knew him. The other one, he saw me speak somewhere a long time ago, never given Creative Vets any money. They toured the church like probably in October, like 6 months prior, and I've been trying to get them to get a donation just for the church, not knowing how much it would be. I didn't know how much they were worth, what they had or whatever. And we sat down and we talked, and they said, and this is a week after after Gary gave me the $1 million.
Yeah.
And they said, we're going to give you $1 million